Jai Hind children, welcome in your Maths Live class. In today's class, we will start from question number 8 till question number 17 of exercise 12a. This is your simple interest chapter children, and we have completed few questions in the previous class. Okay, now let's start with the questions. Let's see what is the 8th question. So for 8th question is find the time when principal is given, amount is given and rate is also given. Now let's start with the question. I am also solving and you also write down in your copy. Question is find the time. Time is not given and principal money is given, amount is given. So question number 8. Question number 8 we are solving. So we will write given first. What are the given things? Principal amount is rupees. How much? 5,000. It is 5,000. Amount is given children, that if you will submit this much of money, then after some times, after some years or month, the money will be returned to us. That is called as amount. So this is rupees 6,450. Okay. And a rate is also given. A rate is 12% per annum. So rate is 12% per annum. Per annum children means for 1 year it is calculated yearly. Now if we know amount, if we know percentage and rate, can we find the simple interest? Can we find the simple interest children? Because we have to find time. We have to find time. And time is in which formula? Till now we have learned two formulas in this chapter. That is SI, simple interest, is equal to principal P into R into T upon 100. This is one formula. And one more formula we have learned about one more formula is amount is equal to P plus SI. Amount is equal to P plus SI. These two formulas we have learned in this class, in this chapter. Now we have to find time. Now can you find where is the time in these two formulas which we can use to calculate the time? हमको time निकालना है. So in this, which formula the time is given, so that we can use that formula. We have to apply this children. That time is in simple interest formula. So definitely if we have to find the time which is not given, we will go for the first formula, that is simple interest formula, P into R into T upon 100. But if you will notice this, if you will use the first formula, principal money is given, rate is given, 100 is always 100, but simple interest is also not given. So if you will use this formula, then two things are not known to us. What are they? Simple interest and time. So can we apply this? Yes, we will apply this, but after finding this simple interest. Now from which formula we can find the simple interest? From the second formula. We know amount, it is given. We know principal money, it is also given. So can we find the simple interest? Yes. So first we will use the second formula, this amount is equal to P plus SI, so that we can find the value of simple interest. And then when we will find this value of simple interest, we will put here so that we can find the unknown value that the question is asking, that what is time. If the principal money is this, amount is this, rate is this, then what will be the time? So children, you have to apply your brain, your knowledge, whatever you have learned in this chapter, that how we can calculate these things. So for finding the time, we will go for this formula, but before going to this formula, first we will find the simple interest, because it is not given. Simple interest is not given, so we will use the second formula. Okay children? Okay, now let's write down. We know what we know, children. We know that amount is equal to P plus SI. Put the value which you know. Amount is 6,450. Put the value of principal money, that is 5,000, plus simple interest. Okay, now keep the simple interest on that side and transpose this 5,000 to LHS. 6,450 minus 5,000 will give you the simple interest value. What is it, children? It is 1,450. How much? 1,450. So I am going to erase this. Now SI, simple interest, is rupees 1,450. When you will subtract 5,000 from 6,450, you will get this much. And now we will apply the simple interest formulas. Why? So that we can calculate the time. Now again, also SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. We have to find time. So keep time on one side, and whatever is there with T, whatever attached numbers, variables are with T, you have to transpose it to other side. So simple interest is equal to, leave T here, 100 is in division, it is in denominator, it will go to numerator when it will transpose. Now it is 100. And this P into R is in multiplication with T, so we have to transpose this to this side. Why we are transposing? So that we will leave it alone, because we have to find the value of T, so we have to make it alone. So P into R is in multiplication, it will go for division when it will be transposed to other side. Clear? How you will find the value of T? You can find the value of time, keep time on this side and transpose the rest of the values to other side. 100 is in denominator, it will come to this side, it will multiply with numerator, and P into R will go for division. Now next step, put the value, all the values now we know. Earlier we are not knowing this SI, so we have finded it. Now simple interest is 1,450 into 100 upon principal money is 5,000, children, into rate is 12. This is the time. Now calculate it, children. So if you will calculate 3 zeros, we can cancel out. 1, 2, now it's 50 only, and from 50, 1 zero is there, 5 times. 5 2s are 10, 4 is left, 5 9s are 45. So 29 by 12. Okay, 29 by 12. This is the time. Or we can change it into mixed fraction. Or time is equal to 12. 2 times is 24. 12 2s are 24. And is it visible? No, it is not visible, children. Let me write down somewhere else. Write down, or T is equal to, I think now it is visible, 12, 2s are 24, and then how much is left? 5 is left. 5. 2 whole 5 by 12. Okay. What does it mean? It means that it is 2 years. 2 whole means 2 years, and 5 by 12. 5 by 12. 5 months. 2 years and 5 months, or you can leave till here. 2 whole 5 by 12 years. 2 whole 5 by 12 years. Okay. or simply it is 2 years and 5 months. 5 by 12. Out of 12, 5 months are there. Clear? Now, let's see the next question. We have to move to next question, children. So, the next question is question number 10. Which question? Question number 10. Find the rate when these things are given. So, quickly start solving it. We will write the question. I think you all have written this. If not, then also try to find it. That how ma'am has solved, how you will solve, and then if there will be any problem, then see the solution. Never ever copy the solutions. It will not benefit you, children. Try to solve from your own mind and then take helps. See, next question is question number 10. Quickly write down question number 10. Meanwhile, I am erasing my board work. I hope these questions are clear to you. And calculations plays an important role here, children. Sometimes you will get some bigger calculation, so you have to simplify it carefully. Question number 10. What we will write first? We will write what is given in the question. Okay. Question number 10. Principal money is 5,200. So write down principal is rupees 5,200. Principal money is 5,200. Simple interest is also given, children. Simple interest is rupees 975. 975. And time is given 2.5 years. 2.5 years. And we have to find the rate. In this question, we have to find the rate. Okay. Now again we have to think. We have to find rate. So where we will get the from this variable, this value, in which formula? In simple interest formula. So if you will use in simple interest formula, P into R into T upon 100. Just see the rate, children. You know the simple interest? Did you know the simple interest? Yes. You know the principal money? Yes. You have to find the rate and you know the time? Yes. So we will straightforward, we will put the values in it using. So these things you have to deal. You have to think that which formula should we use so that we can find the value of rate. Using SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. This is rough work, children. This is your rough work. Okay. Let me erase it. Now substituting the value of all the given things. Simple interest is 975. Principal is 5,200. Rate we have, wait. Before substituting the value, separate that thing which you have to find. Separate R. So simple interest is equal to R. Along with R, P into T is there. So P into T will come down and it will go for division. And 100 also we have to separate. We have to keep this rate alone. इसको हमको अकेले छोड़ना है because we have to find the value of rate. So whatever is attached with rate के साथ जो भी values है, that you have to transpose to LHS. Rate के साथ P into T है, so we will transpose rate P into T to LHS. Here it is in multiplication, it will go for division when it will transpose. 100 is in denominator or it is in division, it will come for multiplication. Okay, so into 100. Clear? Now we will use this formula because we have to find the rate, so we will use this formula. No need to learn. Just segregate the values and you will get from which formula you will find the value of rate. Now next part. May I erase this or should I substitute here? I am going to substitute here. Okay. Simple. After writing this, you will write the next step. Simple interest value is Okay, leave me. Just write down here. So rate is equal to, simple interest is, children, 9,975 only. 975 into 100. Into 100. Okay, this one. Into 100. Simple interest value into 100 divided by, what is principal money? 5,200 into, time is 2 whole 1 by 2, or you can write it as 2 to the 4 plus 1, 5 by 2 years. 5 by 2 years. So it will come down 5 by 2. In this way, you will substitute all the value. Value time is given in mixed, so convert it into improper first, and then put the value of time here. Now how can you will solve, children? See, from these two zeros will cancel out. Okay, 5 1 times is 5, 5 1 times is 5, 4 is left, 47, 5 9s are 45, 2 is left, 5 5s are 25, and from this 2 you can cancel this, 2 2s are 4 and 2 6s are 12. So rate is equal to 195 divided by 26. Can you further simplify it, children? Come on. See any number through which you can simplify it? 13. Come on, children. Simplify it quickly. I think we can simplify it by using 13, because once I have seen this 26 now, 13, it's multiple of 13. So let's check 195. Yes. It is 15 times. 13 into 15. So 13 2s are 26. 13 1 times is 13. How much is left? 6. That is 65. 13 5s are 65. So rate is equal to 15 by 2%, or you can write it as 7, 2 7s are 14 plus 1, 7.5%. So this is your answer. Am I clear? You have to find the value of rate, put the formula, SI formula, put the values, separate the values first. Now SI value, P and T value, just substitute the value, solve it properly, and then you will get the solution. Okay? Now let's move ahead with the next question. Next question is question number 12. Shanta borrowed, just quickly write down, children, I am erasing it so that we can move ahead with the next question. Shanta borrowed 6,000 from State Bank of India. बोरो किया, उन्होंने लिया, ठीक है. She has taken money from where? She has taken money from, borrowed money means taken. She has taken money from State Bank of India. It's a bank, you know it very well. It's an Indian bank, children. And see, I have erased my board. So she borrowed 6,000 from the State Bank of India for 3 years and 8 months. Okay, for this much of time she has taken money at a 12% per annum. This is the rate. 12% per annum के हिसाब से, रेट के हिसाब से उन्होंने 3 years 8 months के लिए बोरो किया. क्या बोरो किया? मनी, 6,000 मनी. What amount will clear off her debt? What amount will clear her debt? Okay, so this we have to find. Now children, quickly start writing the given question parts. Shanta borrowed 6,000. So this one is the principal money. Okay, question number 12 we are solving. So given, she borrowed how much? 6,000 money. 6,000 money. Then at 12% per annum. So rate is 12% per annum. Time is 3 years 8 months. 3 years 8 months. They are asking what? They are asking that what amount will clear off her debt. what amount will clear her debt. ठीक है, कितना पैसा उनको देना पड़ेगा so that she can clear her debt, जो उन्होंने उधार लिया है, how much money she will pay so that it will be cleared. So means we have to find the amount, how much total amount will she return it to the bank. 6,000 तो देंगी देंगी along with some interest, that is SI. So we will add the money which she has borrowed plus the simple interest, okay, on this money for the 3 years and 8 months, and then we will add them. P plus SI we will add them. That much of amount she will return it to the bank. Now it is in month, children, so we have to convert it into year. How can you convert this into year? We can write it as 3 year plus 8 month mean 8 by 12. Okay, so this will be how much? 4 2 is 8 and 4 3 is 12. This will be 3 whole 2 by 3. 3 whole 2 by 3. What? Years. Or 3 3 is 9 and 2. 11 by 3 years. So children, always write down, simplify whatever you have to put in the formulas, always simplify it here. Convert the month into year. How? By dividing the month by 12. Now, how to find this amount? Formula is amount is equal to P plus SI. For finding the amount, the formula is P plus SI. P we know, principal money, but SI we don't know. So for that, first we will find the SI. We know because for finding the amount we need simple interest. So we will find the simple interest first. We know SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. So put the value of all the things. P is 6,000. Okay. Now rate is 12%. Time is 11 by 3 upon 100. Clear? This will give you the simple interest. From here we can simplify 3 4 times is 12. And these two zeros will cancel out. So this will be 60 into 4 into 11. 60 into 4 into 11. Simplified, children. I think it is not visible. So in numerator part you are having 60, then 4 and then into 11. So let's find out, children. 6 4s are 12, 120. 6 4s are, oh sorry, 6 4s are not 6 4s are 6 4s are 24. So 240 it is, and then multiply it with 11. So this 0 will come here again. 4 11, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 4 1s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 4 6 2 and 0. 2640. This much of money she will return. 2640. So this is how much, children? 2640. Simple interest is, where should I write? Simple interest is now 2640 rupees. Okay, 2640 rupees. Now what we will do? Now amount is equal to, now we know that amount is equal to P plus SI. So principal money is 6,000 and simple interest is 2640. So total money which she will return to bank is 0, 4, 6 and 8 rupees. This much. 8,640 rupees. 8,640 rupees she will return to bank. Okay. Now let's move ahead with the next question. In this question we have to find the amount. So for amount we need principal plus SI. Principal we know already, so we have find the simple interest and then add both the things. So this money she will return it to bank to clear her debt. Now next question, children. It is question number 14. The simple interest on a certain sum for 3 years at 10% per annum is this much. Find the sum. Quickly write down the given parts first. I am erasing my board work and then we will move ahead. Question number 14 it is, children. So write down question number 14. Principal money. The simple interest on a certain sum for 3 years. Simple interest is given, children. The simple interest on a certain sum. On a certain sum. We don't know that value. But they are saying that the simple interest, no need to write here, write down here. The simple interest on a certain sum, किसी रुपए पे कुछ values पर simple interest is how much? It is 829.50. 800 rupees, 829.50 means 50 paisa. This is the simple interest on a certain sum that we don't know. That money we don't know. So P we don't know, children. In this case we don't know the principal money. Simple interest on a certain sum. On a certain sum is this much for 3 years at 10% per annum. For 3 years. So time is 3 years and rate is 10% per annum. This is the question. P we have to find. Where we will get this P value? Either in amount formula or in simple interest formula. But we will not use the amount formula. Amount is equal to P plus SI. Because amount we don't know. So why we will go for that formula? We will go for simple interest formula. We know, yeah, using beta, you know, leave it. Using SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. P into R into T upon 100. Put the values or first separate the different variables. Okay, P you have to find, so keep P on this side. Simple interest is already on this side. Okay. And 100, it is in denominator, it is in divided here, it will come to this side and it will multiply in numerator. R into T will go for division. So now we will put the values which is given in the question to find the value of P. Clear? Okay. So now substituting the value, principal money is equal to simple interest is 829.50 into 100 divided by rate is 10% into time is 3 years. So this 0 will cancel this. 3, 8 plus 2, 10, 19, 20, 21. No, not. 9 plus 5, 12, 13, 14, 14 plus 8. Will it be cancelled with 3? Can you simplify it by 3? Come on. 24. Yes, we can simplify. So let's simplify it. 3 ones are 3. 3 twos are 6. 2 is left. 22. So 3 sevens are 21. 1 is left. So 19. 3 6 3 6 are 18. 1 is left. Decimal. Then what? 15. So 3 5s are 15 and 0. This is the value. Now when you will multiply it with 10, when you will multiply it with 10, what will be the value? It's not looking, children. It's not visible. So when you will multiply it with 10, 276.50, when you will multiply it with 10, this decimal point will forward to right hand side, isn't it? So the answer will be 2765.0. What? Rupees. It will be rupees. So hence the principal money is how much, children? It is in rupees 2765. Clear? You have to find the sum on which the simple interest is this for 3 years at 10% per annum. So segregate the principal on one side and other terms on other side, and then put the value to find the principal. I think it is clear. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 16. Question number 16 is not in this page, so we will move forward. Question number 16. This is question number 16, children. Now, a sum of money put at 11% per annum amount to this much in 2 years and 3 months. What will it amount in 3 years at same rate? Children, for this question you have to, I am quickly solving it because the time is going on, it's exceeding. Now question number 16, we will write the given things first. Okay, we will write the given values first. This is question number 16. A sum of money put at 11% amount to, principal we don't know, children, we don't know the principal. A sum of money is written. कुछ पैसे, कुछ रुपए 11% पर एनम के हिसाब से 4491 हो गए. So amount is given. Amount is rupees 4491. Okay, amount is given. Rate is given 11%. Time is given 2 years 3 months. 2 years and 3 months. Okay, what will it amount in amount to 3 years at the same rate? Question देखिए बेटा. Question is very clear that a sum of money amount to this much at a rate of 11% when the time is 2 years 3 months, and the question is asking that money will amount to how much when it will deposited for 3 years. Okay, when it will be deposited for 3 years. A sum of money put at 11% per annum amount to 4491 in 2 years 3 months. So at the same rate, 11% per annum rate, if it will be deposited for 3 years or borrowed for 3 years, how much amount will be? Now children, clearly it says that we don't know something. What we don't know here? Come on. Children, in this case we don't know the simple interest also. Along with principal money, we don't know the simple interest. Now amount is equal to P plus SI. Neither we know principal money nor we know simple interest. So what we will do? We will relate in this question that how to solve it. So first put the value simple interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. We will find a value from here and then we substitute the value in amount. Okay, so that we can find the value of P. So simple interest is this. So we will put this formula where in the amount formula. Before that, just convert this. It is 2 year and 3 month can be written as 3 by 12 years. 3 month can be written as 3 by 12. So 3 4, it is 2 whole 1 by 4 or 4 2s are 8 and 1 9 by 4 years. 9 by 4 years. Now children, I am using this formula to write it in amount formula. Amount is equal to P plus SI. Okay, and instead of SI, what ma'am will write? Ma'am will write P into R into T upon 100. P into R into T upon 100. Why ma'am is writing this, children? Just think that if you will use amount is equal to P plus SI, then neither we know principal money nor we know the simple interest. So I am writing this simple interest in the P terms where P has come. So if you will see this formula, P plus P into R into T upon 100, SI की जगह उसकी वैल्यू रख दी बच्चा. So only P we don't know and the rest of the values we know. So we can find it. How you will find it? It's different. So see it seriously. Amount is equal to P. P को बाहर निकालिए. What is left? 1 plus यहाँ से P जब आपका आउट हो गया तो R into T upon 100. What ma'am has done? See, this is one term principal and this is the second term. दोनों में P है. Okay, in both we are having P. So we will take this P outside the bracket. And so what is left here? Nothing means 1. And what is left here? जब P बाहर गया, what is left here? R into T upon 100. R into T upon 100. Clear? So that's why ma'am has used this formula. Now amount is equal to P into 1 plus R. Rate is 11 into time is 9 by 4 upon 100. Okay, solve it and then we will put the value, transpose this value to this side. So this is P into 1 plus 11 nines are 99 and this 4 will come down, it will multiply with this 100. ये मैंने आपको पहले बताया था ना. I have told you that if there is a denominator in numerator it will come down to multiply it with. Now next, I am erasing this, children, otherwise it will not clear to you. Now the next part is 400. So 400 1 times is 400 plus 99. 499 upon 400. P, and here it is amount. Amount is how much, children? Let me check the amount. Amount is 4491. 4491. 4491. This is the amount. Amount की जगह we have put the value of amount 1 plus RT. 1 plus, this is 1 plus RT. R rate at this time, ये 4 आ गया नीचे, it will multiply with 100. 99 upon 400. Now 400 ones are 400 plus 99. 499 by 400. Now this is P. अब हम P को एक तरफ रखेंगे and we will transpose the other term to this side. Okay. So now next step. 4491 into 100 divided by 499. Okay, 4491. Okay, not 100, it is 400. That is equal to P. I think it is clear. Now quickly solve this, children. Solve this. You will get P is equal to rupees 3600. Okay. I am saving the time. When you will solve this, then you will get this. If I will solve, it will take time. So just solve it. You will get P is equal to 3600. So now we are having the principal money and we have to find the value of amount. Amount when time is how much? 3 years. When time is 3 years. So what you will do? Put it in the formula. Simple interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Find the simple interest when P is this much. Rate is 11. Same rate 11%. Time is 3 years now. 3 साल के लिए अब कितना आपको amount पड़ेगा? For 2 years and 3 months this was the amount. They are asking कि first find the principal money and then for 3 years what will be the amount. So find the simple interest where P is 3600, rate is same, that is 11%, time is now 3 years divided by 100. और जब जो वैल्यू आ जाएगी बेटा, दिस इज द सिंपल इंटरेस्ट, इसमें आप क्या जोड़ेंगे, इन दिस यू विल ऐड द प्रिंसिपल मनी, देन यू विल गेट द अमाउंट. प्रिंसिपल मनी इज 3600. सो सॉल्व सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. After solving simple interest, add it in the principal so that you will get the amount. Which amount? After 3 years. Clear? So in this way we can solve the question. Time is exceeding very high. So the rest of the question you will solve in your homework copy. Okay? Which rest of the question? From 8 to 17 all odd number question. Till then children, take care. Okay?